Welcome back to another episode of Courtside Talk. My name is Anthony. This is my co-host, Matt. Out of all the videos we do, Matt, this is my favorite one. The MVP ladder is always the best one. It is the first week, so none of this shit actually matters because it's only the first week, but it's still interesting. So, Matt, we're going to break down the top five, the NBA ranked. Our ranks are obviously probably a little bit different. We're going to go through each one, talk about some honorable mentions, and we're going to kick it off with the honorable mentions, actually. So, out of any of these guys, do you think any of them should be in the top five?
Let's get to it. It's Matt. Welcome to Courtside Talk. We back. The MVP race week 1. So the one player that stood out to me the most, shout out Lillard because he balled the fuck out. But Jayson Tatum is someone I want to see really take that leap. So I'm gonna go with Tatum because he actually consistently performs at a high level, and he's been that young guy who's been, I feel like after Giannis, he's the next young guy that people think is one of the most skilled. Who do you think on this list?
I gotta go with Dame Dollar only because he was injured last year. Everybody was kind of sleeping on him again. They kind of forgot.
True, it's facts.
They're like, you know what I mean? Is he gonna be back? We don't know. Is he gonna be the Lillard of before? And he looks almost even better than what he was doing before, Matt. Right? Like he's been snapping. Portland is also 4-1. And they've beaten some good teams, and he's been the reason why, right? Anthony Simons hasn't really been doing anything, but Matt, just numbers-wise, he shoots 31 points, 5 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 49.5% from the field, and 39.2% from 3, with a 93% from the free throw line. So I know it's only 5 games, small sample size, but Lillard is going off, and Portland stinks. Yeah, Portland stinks outside of Lillard. I'll be the first one to say that. They've had really bad past couple years with playoff expectations and whatnot. So I got Lillard in my top 5 and 100%. So that's who I would pick.
Yeah,
he'll be there. He's gonna be there.
Do you think he'll be mentioned frequently in the MVP race?
If he keeps playing like this, they're gonna have no choice.
I agree.
So on to number 5. Lonzo Ball's out. Zach LaVine is not playing tonight. He's sometimes playing, sometimes not playing. Derozan's got to carry the load, very similar to last year. Derozan is a demon, I will say that, and we were saying that he does have to play at MVP level for the Bulls to be serious, and he has been playing at that MVP level. And honestly, I'm cool with him at number 5. Doesn't really bother me too much. Just for the record, because I don't know, NBA site, they kind of really didn't go with the average stat line like last year, Matt. So 25 a game on 52% shooting, 33% from the field. It's not, the numbers don't jump out at you, but if you watch the game, you see the impact that DeRozan has on the Bulls. He kind of passes the eye test. So
yeah, I like him at number 5. I think he deserves it just because his game's so consistent, and like you said, they have key players injured, and he's keeping them in the mix. So DeMar DeRozan at number 5 is well deserved. Even though he came up in the MVP last year, I just don't think he's gonna be in this race for long.
I can agree with that. He'll be in and out of it.
He can hang for a month or two.
Yeah,
but I don't see him being in this race in the top 5 in the new year.
Yeah, that's fair. I can definitely agree with that. On to somebody I don't think who's gonna be there for much longer. Spicy P.
Holy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Siakam. Listen,
Spicy B.
Spicy B. Hello. I'm not really crazy about this guy because of what he does in the fourth quarter with the spin cycle. If any of you guys had Beyblades when you were kids and you used to go let it rip, same shit. Nick Nurse does the same thing with Siakam. He just has let it rip and lets him just spin 6 times to the basket. Matt, sometimes it's effective. Sometimes it's not. But, his numbers are good, man. 25, 9, and 8 on 47% field goal, 36% from 3. His free throw shooting is ass, though. 67% free throw shooting. I don't know what the hell that's all about. He needs to figure that out 100%. And then we'll kind of see what's going to happen. But, listen, the numbers are there. I'm not really mad at it. But I don't know, man. I just don't think Siakam is the guy to take you to that next level. And when I think about MVP, I think about the guys that take you to that next level. Right? Scotty's also been out, so his usage is up. But you can't hate on them for that. He's just been playing well, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, it's interesting. He said he wanted to be a top 5 player in the league. That was kind of his goal. And
He
I
put work
just
in
saw,
the offseason. He looks good.
yeah, and I saw CJ Miles speak about how he actually believes he can really make it just because how he's seen him work and stuff. So I think that Pascal Siakam might be the surprise and be someone who, like, I'm not gonna say he's gonna be a finalist or necessarily a winner, but he might be in this race. He might be up and down in this race. He might get mentioned here and there. He might be in the honorable mentions. Maybe hang around 4 or 5 at his best. But yeah, it would be. I think for him to be at number 1 or 2 or even just a finalist in general, he would have to have the Raptors top 3 in the East. I
Yeah,
don't
for
think it makes
sure.
sense. I
I
don't
agree
think it
with
makes
that.
sense for him to score all these points, rebounds, assists, do all these things if the Raptors are gonna be like 7th, 8th, play in tournament area. So
I can agree with that for
that's
sure.
just my opinion.
We'll see if it's sustainable. I personally don't think it is. I think his numbers will be there, but like his
YZB.
YZP, I don't think his numbers will be there. No
Thank you,
more.
Daddy.
No more. Now, speaking of someone who's at number 3,
Yes.
listen, bro, I know that the two above him have been going off, but I don't give a shit, bro. This guy's the MVP. I know it's only week 1. But right now, bro, after 4 games, Matt, you ready for this shit?
Yeah.
36.3 points a game, 9.5 rebounds, 9.3 assists. You want to know what the worst part about this is? 50% from the field entirely. He's only shooting 26% from 3.
Wow.
So, if he starts shooting 40 again like he always does, what's this man going to be averaging? 40 a game? Now, I don't know if he can keep up at the 36. Honestly, though, I see him averaging over 33 for the year. Like, there's not. Brunson is gone. No hookahs this summer. So,
Yeah.
like, seriously, he's going to be going crazy, man. So, and the thing is, too, is like, he's just on a different type of time. And if you don't double him, he's scoring every time down. Don't care who's guarding him. Mikal Bridges was the defensive player of the year last year. Luka makes him look like he shouldn't even be in the league sometimes. Like, Luka makes people look bad. Did you see what he did to Brooklyn? That man had 41, 11, and 14.
He was like trying things on the court, just playing around.
Bro, the guy's throwing no-look passes behind his head. Like, he's a demon. So for me, I know it's only been 4 or 5 games for the entire league, but for me, he's the like clear-cut MVP right now. Don't care.
Yeah, I mean, definitely there's no hookah involved this year, it's looking like. He looks good, man. Again, he's like a really strong player. He's the favorite to, kind of win this award. I'm good with it. If you own him in fantasy, you're really happy. Whatever format you're playing, he's really getting
Going
you like
off.
almost 93 points, even if you're playing in a crazy format like that. So I'm happy with Luka at number 3. I think that he will end up being a finalist, and it's interesting because like you see like a new trend. Like I don't see any of the vets in the mix. Do you
Cool.
think any of the vets can come back and compete for this award?
When I think of vets that can kind of compete between KD and LeBron, both their teams stink.
Steph?
Yeah, Steph can, but like, I
I
don't know,
think
man.
Steph has the highest chance.
I can agree with that, but I just
For
think
the biggest window.
The Warriors are defending the title, and I think their focus is like, yo, Steph, fuck the MVP. You already have 2. Like, let's get another ring. We're gonna do what we have to do
Yeah,
to
but
be
I
a.
think just because they will do well, and if he plays well, he'll be inevitably like, I just
Yeah,
think he has the highest chance,
I
considering
can agree
Nets are
with that.
struggling
I can
and
agree with that.
Lakers are non-existent.
But they have to have a top 3 record in the West.
And then the Clippers will always be they'll always be looked at as a team effort versus individual effort. So I don't really see Paul George or Kawhi in this race.
Nah. Well, no, especially now with Kawhi already injured, bro. This guy's already cheat. Like, he's pissing me off already with this injury shit. But it is what it is. This guy, I'm telling you, bro, the Bucks stink, but this guy does not stink.
Yeah.
Giannis
I told you, bro. You're going to eat your fucking words from
bro,
last
the
week.
Bucks. I'm not eating my words. I said Giannis is probably the best player in the NBA. The Bucks fucking stink. Okay, they stink.
No, they don't.
Bro,
they don't.
stink.
They're actually still nice.
They're not nice. I don't care. They're nice because the man had 43. You know, yo, okay. Do you want to see?
They like a team,
Hold on.
bro.
Do you want to see the common theme with all of these MVP things right now?
What?
So Giannis' best game was against what team? Take a guess.
Everyone's just smacking Brooklyn.
Ready? Luka, Brooklyn, Siakam, Brooklyn. Derozan hasn't played Brooklyn yet, so soon. But yo, listen, man. Giannis individually, he has a chance. We said this earlier. He has a chance. You picked him to win the award, I think. No? Yeah, I think you did. And you didn't even remember because you're a bum. But listen, he has a chance, man, and he has a very good chance to win the award with no Chris Middleton. Drew Holiday is like, he's not the Drew that we know. He's already a 2-time MVP. Mm-hmm. I picked him to win Defensive Player of the Year, so I don't see them giving him the Michael Jordan treatment again, where he wins MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. It's gonna be one or the other. But dude, he's an animal. The Bucks stink, and that's why he's gonna be like Jokic, but just with the Bucks. He's just gonna go off all season, and the Bucks are not that good, bro. I don't care what anybody says. So, and that's gonna help his case, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man, he's gonna hang for this award. Like, I think he's like, yeah, he's definitely like favorite to win. I think I did pick him. Yeah, fucking this guy's like literally like, when I saw what he did to the Nets and the way they couldn't guard him, like he really puts defenses in that position. Like he's so dominant. Like I don't know. There's a handful of players like this: Embiid, LeBron.
Yo, the difference. My bad. I just thought of something quick. The difference with Giannis and a guy like AD, for example, even if Giannis isn't making his three, he's just such an animal in the paint and from free throw line in that you can't guard him anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a difference between him and AD. I know AD's injury prone and whatnot, but like if AD would just be like, yo, I'm 7 feet, I'm deezed, I'm going to the basket. I don't care. They're going to foul me every single time. Kind of have the Giannis mentality, right, Matt? And just for reference, he's averaging 36, 13, and 5 on 67% from the field and 40% from three. Just his free throw shooting his ass.
Form, bro. He's in a different form.
Yeah, he's moving different. His free throw shooting is just ass. That's the only problem. 62%.
Yeah, but he's actually working on his shot, not like Ben Simmons.
No, he is. Ben Simon, hello. No.
Benjamin Simon.
Yeah, no, he's no good.
Wake the fuck up, brother.
That guy stinks. We're not even going to talk about him. But yo, listen. Giannis with 36, 13, and 5 with 67% from the field. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, yo, Giannis is that guy, man. I think he has a really good chance to win too, because like you mentioned, like Milwaukee's gonna.
Is he the best player in the league right now? It's tough.
The best player in the league. It's hard to say. I feel like honestly, the top 3 in this MVP race, it could be any one of them.
No.
So let's go on to number 1.
Ja Morant can be one of the best players in the league.
Yo, honestly, bro, I think he's the new face of the league. I heard they've been like kind of saying that lately. He's like the most marketable player.
Yo,
right
he's
now.
snapping though. 32 and a half, 4.5 rebounds, 7 assists, 53% from the field, and 56% from three. That 3-ball shit is not sustainable. It's probably gonna come down, but nonetheless, after 5 games, he is going off.
Bro, he's the most exciting player to watch.
Bro, I can't believe he's born in 1999.
Yeah, young boy.
Bro, it's insane. The kid's 5 years younger than me, and this guy's going ham in the league. Like, it doesn't even make sense. But yo, I don't mind him at number 1. But like, yo, after seeing Giannis's numbers and Luka, like, I gotta have one of them two at number 1. For me, it's Luka just because of the triple double effect, and like just because I don't know, he's come back. He looks even better this year. Yeah. I don't know if Ja Morant is. I think Ja Morant is the most exciting out of the 3, and that's why he's at number 1, because Ja is must-see TV, right? Anytime but man's doing 360 layups, like chase down blocks. He's a freak of nature. I've never seen anybody with hops like that. And I don't know, man. He's gonna be in the race for sure. I think these 3 guys are gonna be in the race for most of the year.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Talk to me.
Yo. Ja Morant, I'm a Grizzly. But yo, listen, let me tell you something for real. You remember when you were telling me that he reminds you a lot of Derrick Rose?
Yes, bro.
Yo, if he has a Derrick Rose MVP season, like that's the type of and he can, you know what I mean?
Okay, but question for you, because I know what you're getting at. Was D-Rose the best player in the league when he won his MVP?
Well, no, that was like no.
LeBron James?
Yeah, I honestly think it was LeBron,
100%. Wasn't even close.
but like yo, just like the way he like, I feel like we haven't seen a player this marketable since like I know this is a hot take, but Steph Curry.
No, yeah, that's fair. John Morant is must-see TV, bro. He's like athletic.
Yeah,
Does crazy
yeah,
dunks. He does all kinds of shit.
and he's actually like helping them win games. Like this is like like no one had expectations for Memphis 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Now
Zero.
they're actually a team that like, even though it might be a stretch to call them a contender,
Yeah,
like
bro, you don't want to see
they
them in
feel
a
that way and they
series.
perform that way. They perform like they're top 4 team in the West, and the West is competitive. So
They
you
don't
got to
even
give them
have
credit.
Jaren Jackson back yet, and they're an annoying team to play in the playoffs. So and the thing is, he could be the best player on the court any night. So he's gonna always give them
And
a
he's the
chance.
youngest out of all three.
Yeah, which is
You
crazy.
have to take that into consideration. And we always like it was always projected that Zion was going to be that guy of this generation. The
John
way
Morant
this guy,
came out of
like,
nowhere.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just like,
I
maybe
just
I
think,
got
bro,
Josh
his
or something
numbers,
like that,
Matt,
but
Matt,
like,
look at his numbers.
he's the one, bro. He's the one.
32 and a half.
Yo,
And
if he wins this
53.
award, I feel like I would be the most happy if John Morant won out of
Yeah,
all the guys.
I would be
In my
cool. I
opinion.
would be cool with that. Honestly, I hate Luka because what he does to Phoenix, but I kind of want Luka to win one.
Yeah, man, I'm with Luka. Like if any of these three win, I feel like they have the
Bro,
biggest
Giannis would have 3. Take that in.
Yeah, man. And yo, he's legendary, bro. And
He is.
he like that's what I'm saying, man. Like the young guys are taking over the league. I feel like
The
if
league is
you
in
look
its
at
good
all,
hands.
yeah, like it's crazy to see that. Like we were watching LeBron, KD, Kawhi, and we were like, seeing Westbrook kind of go and like Harden, like that generation, like it's like almost like CP3, like it's on the
It's
back end,
done.
like it's really on the back end.
It's
This
crazy.
new NBA. So it's exciting to see that the new players are actually like, like
They're
making the
nice.
NBA fun the same way,
It was back
all these
then,
guys that I mentioned just did.
for sure. Matt, other than that, I'm pretty cool with this list, but I told you I'd have Dame in my top 5.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm excited for week 2, man. We might have a totally different list.
We might have a totally different list. We'll see. But next week, I got Luka at number 1. He's going to continue to go off. You're going to see him at number 1. So make sure you guys like up the video. Let us know who you think your MVP is in the comments. And somebody please, please tell Matt that the Bucks stink.
Nah, man. You're gonna
Hey,
see.
man. You're going to see. Peace.
Yo.